Hey, so today I'm just going to make this video talking to you guys about tips, sharing some tips with you on how to grow out short hair. So I had a pixie cut in March of last year, so it's almost a year ago. It's 11 months since that time. It was really low, and now I have grown it out a little bit. It's almost the shoulder length, I would say, but it's not quite there. Yeah, so alright, I'm just going to be sharing with you some of the tips that I stood by when I was trying to grow out my hair. Alright, so the number one tip, and I know that everybody says this, is patience. And it's really true, because you need to have patience for your hair to grow. It's just not going to happen overnight. There's nothing that you can, there's no magic thing that you can do to it to make it grow faster than it should. And you know, for me, the pixie cut was like a low maintenance hairstyle, so it wasn't really so bad. It's just that when it got to a certain point, when it started to grow out, that's when it became a problem, because it was too short to be a pixie, yet it was too long to be a pixie, and then but it was still too short to be a bob, or to be a bob. So it was really that in between length where it just did not look like a style that really bugged me a lot, because there wasn't really much that I could do with it. When it was a pixie, I could easily like do it in some simple styles, just wash it and then go, put some products in, and then I would be okay. But yeah, so the first thing you want is patience. Okay, alright, so the next thing I would suggest or recommend, if you're into that, is wearing a weave or a wig. I got a wig because yeah, it was easier. I mean, I had a weave at one point and then I had a wig, so I'm going to insert some pictures somewhere around here showing you what the wig and the weave was like. Yeah, but that's an easy way to make the process a little easier, because you don't have to be dealing with your hair every single day, especially when it's at that point where you can't do much with it. So a wig or a weave is really, I would think, a good choice, a good option for you to go with, especially like if you're going out and you want to look nice and thing, and the hair just not complying, yeah, so you want to get, I would get a wig or a weave or something like that. The next, I wrote it down, so that's why I keep looking right here. The next thing I would suggest, for though you definitely need this one, is to keep it clean, because when your hair is short, you can, and your scalp, I'm talking about your scalp hair and your hair as well. So when your hair is short, really short, like a pixie, it's an opportunity for you to take better care of your scalp, because you can see it a lot more, and it's just right there. So whatever you put on your scalp, or the oils in your scalp that comes out naturally, it will come down the shaft of your hair a lot easier, because it's shorter. So you want to shampoo your hair as frequently as you can. I wouldn't suggest you do it too often, because you don't want to dry your hair out too much, but just enough so that it doesn't get greasy and look nasty, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you want to shampoo it frequently. What I used to use when my hair was shorter is this shampoo. These are the travel size, by the way, and they still have product in them. So yeah, this is the Tresemme Moisture Rich shampoo, and this is the travel size. And then I would use this Dove Damage Therapy conditioner, and it's for intensive repair. So I would shampoo my hair about once or twice a week. I could do it, oh yeah, I would do it about twice a week or so, and then I would just wear it like that. So while my hair is wet, I would style it. So that's another tip as well, style it while it's wet. It's a lot easier, I find. So when I'm styling it, I would use this Elasta-QP Glaze Conditioning and Shining Gel. Hope you guys can see that. This is what it looks like, and it's clear, so you don't have to worry about that. It goes onto your hair, it doesn't show. And what I like about this is that it doesn't, how some gels, they're heavy and flaky on your hair, this one doesn't do that. So it kind of feels like an oil, but it's not really oil, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's really a really nice product to use. You can get anything that works like it. I don't know of anything else, but yeah, if you know something else that you can use, you could use that as well. And then I would apply this Cream of Nature Argan oil. This is what it looks like. directly to the hair when it's wet. And then I would use my brush and just brush it back, just brush it into place to where I want it. I would just brush it and style it like that, just like that, and it would stay for the entire day. Because I used to wear my hair flat most of the time. It was just flat, you know. Yeah, so but once it started to grow out a bit, it became a lot harder for me to do that. So sometimes I'll be tempted to use heat, which is the next point. Stay away from heat, too much heat. Unless if you're going to use heat, you want to use a heat protectant spray. The one I use is the Tresemme Heat Tamer. And yeah, you use that in your hair when you're going to blow dry, flat iron, or curl it. And I didn't really blow dry my hair that much. I used to just let it air dry, because when it's short and I blow dry it would get so big and then I couldn't get it back down, and I liked it flat. So I would only blow dry it if I'm going to curl it afterwards, because it's big enough and it has volumes. Yeah, so you want it to be moisturized as well when it's short, so it can stay sleek. You know, you want it to stay as slick as possible. If you're into like curling it and stuff like that, because I'm going to insert pictures somewhere around here as well of some styles that I did, like some simple styles for wearing it. You could do some twist ups. The video I did, my last video, I showed you guys how to do a simple style with short hair, and that style could actually be done if you have shorter hair than this. So yeah, you could try styles like that as well. And if you want, I could make a video on some on other styles that you could do with a short hair, with a short style I should say, or with a pixie cut, whatever. Yeah, another thing which is one of my favorites is to make the process not so hard, is to invest in some cute accessories. And I'm talking about like these things right here, a hairpin, like clips like these, like the one I'm wearing right now. Yeah, and some hats and scarves, things like that. So I wore this fedora a lot when my hair was short. Because it would cover everything, and then I had a little piece that came out in this era, and that would be the only thing that's showing, and then everything, I thought it looked cute. So if you have like a beret or hats or these little things, clips, whatever, it's nice to have, because it helps with styling the hair without too much effort. So yeah, those are, the last thing I want to say is trim your hair only when necessary, because you're trying to make it grow back. You want your hair to grow out, so you don't want to be trimming it all the time. If it's not breaking, I don't think it's necessary. It's not necessary for you to trim it if you don't have like split ends or whatever. You want it to grow out, so trim it up only when it looks terrible then, you know, or it's in an unhealthy state. So yeah. So yeah, those are all the tips that I have to share. I hope you guys enjoy this video or found it useful. Please remember to comment and subscribe, and yeah, thumbs up if you like. Also, in case you're wondering, I did a makeup tutorial on this look that I'm wearing right now. So that video will be coming up shortly after this one. Okay, so I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.